Welcome back to GMNC. On this lovely morning, we have the gorgeous Claudia Greenwood to inspire us. Good morning, Claudia.
Hi, Felicia.
How are you?
Awesome, thanks.
Welcome back. It's so nice having you here.
Oh, it's fabulous to be here. It's always such a nice, vibey place.
So today we're talking about inner conflict, right?
Yes, we are.
So the goodie and the baddie in our minds.
The goodie and the baddie. So why is inner conflict an important topic to explore is that it typically keeps us from achieving anything we want. It keeps us stuck. Whatever we put our minds to, we get like all excited, and then suddenly there's some sort of a block. Okay, and sometimes it delays what we want to do because we are so busy with that conflict within ourselves, trying to resolve it actually. So how does inner conflict show up in us? It's basically two opposing parts. There's a part in us that wants to go ahead and do stuff. It's the go-getter. It's the one that says, hey, you know, I can do this and I'm going to do it.
The dynamite in small packages guy.
Yes, you know, that positive energy, and it's like, I've got this all sorted and it's all going to work out and I'm doing this, and suddenly there's a big but. It's like you're speeding along and these brakes come on, and this other part says to you, no, don't go there, you know, maybe what will people think of you, or what if you fail, or you know, maybe
so it's the fears and
people
the worries
won't love
and
you.
Stuff, yeah?
People, yeah, of course that's
and the
very
judgment.
scary.
Everyone's scared of judgment.
Yeah, it's very scary, and you know, what if things go wrong? And so why is this important? The important part about this, Pratisha, is that in our minds we have continuous conflict and debate.
Right.
These two parts are arguing with one another. It's almost like it's two little personalities.
Gosh, how unpeaceful, right?
Very unpeaceful.
But so you mentioned to me when you chat to lots of people and lots of clients, they say to you, what can I do to quieten this? Yeah?
So the first thing is like recognize it.
Okay.
So if you've got this busy mind, it's recognize that the busyness in your mind is your conflict. All right. And these two parts do exist. Try and identify them. Now, it might be difficult to do because sometimes the things that come to mind are not really the core of what's actually causing your conflict. But, you know, as an individual,
so the
try and
baddie
recognize
hides it
that.
quite well. Sometimes the baddie hides it quite well.
Well, yes, you see, the thing is that comes from your subconscious mind.
Right.
And if we know that and we're aware that 80% of what we achieve is because of our psychology, our mind, the state of our mind and our thinking and our beliefs. And only 20% is in the actual doing. So it shows you that put more attention on what are you thinking, what is your mind busy with, and then try and settle it. But how do we settle it? Now, it's so easy to just say these words. The thing is, you know, I get asked, well, how do you do that? When we actually understand, and we've got to unpack what these two parts actually resemble for us, and what is their purpose? What are they trying to achieve for us? Because interestingly enough, both parts, even the negative part, want something good for us.
It's almost like a protection.
Yes.
That it's putting in place, right?
Correct.
Like, don't do that. You're going to get hurt. What if you fail?
What if you fail? Be cautious, okay? That's protecting you. But in the meantime, so the part that's your go-getter is also wanting something good. It's saying, hey, go for it. Do it. You can. So what we need to do is identify those two parts. How are they operating? What is their personality almost? And allow them to actually, you know, work towards one another and become congruent. Now, it might be difficult to do as an individual, but when you start becoming self-aware, you can start actually moving towards settling your mind.
Right.
And what is the aim? The aim is to be calm, to be clear, so that you can be creative and move on.
Definitely.
Now, if one needs assistance, which I highly recommend if people do have a lot of inner conflict, busy mind, go and seek help. In transformational coaching, you actually get that shift. It's not just an awareness thing.
Right.
It's deep down where your programming is.
It's like a rewiring.
Yes, and that's where these things come from, Pratisha. Yeah, unfortunately they're there, and we're going to keep on operating the same way. But it is totally doable. We can settle that. You can become calm, your mind can become quieter, and you can achieve more.
Yes, because you come from a whole different space, right?
Yes.
When you're making decisions from this whole solution-based side of things.
Well, of course, because you're not arguing with yourself internally.
That's true. Well, that's awesome, Claudia, and thank you for that message this morning. And keep it in mind, become aware of it. That's excellent advice for the week. Stay tuned. Next up, we're going to be chatting with Matt Williams. He'll give us the sports report.